Hello students, today I am going to explain you the poem The Bangle Sailors written by Sarojini Naidu. I will explain by stanza, one by one stanza, okay? The first one is Bangle Sailors are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate bright rainbow tinted circles of light? Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. Here, bear means carry, shining loads means loads of bangles, fair means the event where people gather and sell something. Rainbow tinted means rainbow colored. Lustrous means bright, radiant means happy. And the bangle sellers are in the poem begins with the speaker introducing themselves as bangle sellers who sell their articles at the temple fair. They call out to the people to buy their bangles. These hawkers describe their bangles as delicate, bright, rainbow tinted circles of light. They advertise by questioning who will buy these bangles for their daughters and wives. It is important to note here that though the speakers of the poem are several, it appears as if there is a single speaker. And it shows us here the bangles here are called lustrous tokens of radiant lights. It shows us the Indianness of the poem, where bangles are bought on special occasions and are associated with happiness and prosperity. Now the second stanza is some are made for a maiden's rest, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the birds that dream on the tranquil brow of woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. The word meanings are maiden means young unmarried girl, mist means thin fog, flushed means red colored, birds means flowers in bloom, here referring to the young unmarried girl. Tranquil means peaceful, calm and quiet, and brow means slope. Woodland stream means stream in the forest. A glow means shining. A bloom means blossom. Cleaves means stick. 2. Limpid means here clear and transparent. Glory means beauty. And newborn leaves here refers to the green colors bangles compared to the newborn tender leaves. And the meaning of this stanza is like this. The speaker talks of the kind of bangles they have. Some of these bangles are suited for a maiden, that is a young unmarried woman's wrist. They are silver and blue in color like the mountain mist. Some of them are flushed, that is pink and light red in color like flower buds growing beside a woodland stream. Still others are green and glowing like the transparent beauty of newborn leaves. In Indian society, bangles have an important cultural and religious place. Different colored bangles are worn by women in different stages of life. Blue, silver, and green are generally worn by young maidens. It is interesting to note that the poet here uses the words flushed like the birds that dream. The word birds here is suggestive of chastity. Birds that dreams present before us an image of young girls dreaming of marriage. In this stanza, the poem presents the stage of youth in a woman's life. Now the third stanza is some are like fields of sunlit corn meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of her marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire. tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. And the meaning is, sunlit means lighted with sun rays, corn means grain, morn means morning, flame of her marriage fire referring to the red colored bangles, expressive of the desires in the heart of a bride to be. Hue means color, tinkling means ringing sound, luminous means bright and shining, tender means delicate. Bridal laughter here represents a bride's happiness on her journey towards a new life. And bridal tear here represents the sorrow of a bride on leaving her parental house. And the explanation is like this. The bangle sellers say that some of their bangles are yellow, like fields of sunlit corn. Bangles of these colors are perfect for a bride on her bridal morn. Some of the bangles they have are bright red. They represent the flame of the newly turned bride's marriage fire. That is the passion of her newly married relation. The red bangles also stand for her heart's desire. The bangles are tinkling, luminous, tender, and clear. They express both her joy and starting a new life with her husband and the sorrow of leaving her parents' house. Now the fourth stanza is like this. Some are purple and gold flaked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway. Through life midway. For she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradle fierce sons of her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the God at her husband's side. The meaning of this stanza are a few. That is, purple is a bluish and reddish mixed color. Flake means small area of a particular color. Cherished means cared tenderly. Blessed means blessed. Cradled means reared or nurtured. Worships means to offer prayers. In this final stanza of the poem, the bangle sellers, the speakers continue to advertise their bangles. They shout that they shout that some of their bangles are purple and gold flaked grey. These are suited for a middle-aged woman who has journeyed through life. They are for her who has raised her children well and has remained faithful to her husbands and family. These bangles are, they say, perfect for she who has maintained her household with pride and worships the gods at her husband's side. That is the total explanation of this poem. Now it's finished. And one thing that if you like my video, please do subscribe my channel. If this video help you to understand this poem a little bit more, then subscribe my channel. Thank you. Goodbye.